So ask yourself, so to me, how does it, what does it mean that I don't have friends? And how do I know that I don't have friends? Or how do I know this is a pattern, this keeps happening? So Prachi says, I don't have any friends in my college. I'm all alone and don't know what's causing this because the same thing happened in my school. It's like repeating itself. So I want to know what's causing this. So well done for asking, Prachi. It's good to have you with us. So first of all, understanding that being alone is subjective. So asking yourself what it means to you to be alone and to not have friends, because for some people it means peace. Some people like being alone. They go, yes, I don't want, I want time to myself. And for others, it means loneliness. So ask yourself, so to me, how does it, what does it mean that I don't have friends? And how do I know that I don't have friends? Or how do I know this is a pattern, this keeps happening? As those answers come to you, ask how that feels. So how does that feel, to be in this situation? And so, for example, if it means that I'm not good enough, how does it feel to not be good enough? So that's an example. And then ask yourself where in your childhood you felt that same feeling. Very importantly, it may be a different topic. So it may not be to do with friends, but it'll be that same feeling. And it's important also to remember and note that the original references for whatever that is may not, it will probably have come from before school. So, you experienced it in school, but there were references for it before that, because when you got to school and started interacting with other kids, your brain was already referring to previous references for what this means and who you are and how the world works. So you look for that feeling as early as possible, probably at home and probably to do with your parents. But if you can't think of anything earlier, that's okay. Just go with the earliest that you can remember and change those. And then you may find earlier ones come. If they don't, it means your brain's been able to change those, update those other references. So change the memories, whatever references are there, the earliest ones first to the opposite, positive and empowering, and then move forward to the earlier school ones and so on, until you get to college and so on. So what you're aiming for is the final result is that the little you as a child always felt safe and loved and heard and valuable and respected by your parents at home. So that's how, make sure that you created a strong foundation for that, because from that foundation, then going to school, you would have automatically connected with other people. It would have been easy. You would have had confidence automatically and that kind of thing. So that's how that follows. All right. And of course, use the little, the technique for the color and hugging the little you. Make sure that you're doing that regularly. So, and when you feel that, when you're in that sort of situation, you're feeling that loneliness or that feeling of being alone, hug the little you. So imagine that your color, and then imagine hugging that child and reassuring that child, and speak to that part of you the way you would if there was a real child there feeling that. All right, so I hope that's helpful, Prachi. Let us know if you need more on that, and if you have any questions about it.